Now we fight!
Hello, this is Max from 347 for next part of the episode trilogy. Well, the second game series, more specifically. And today I'm going to start episode 2, which again is going to be much longer than the first episode. Again, the first episode is always like a tutorial or something. So let's continue where we left off with episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. So, let's get on with it, shall we? That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? In it. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, huh? What depressing, Wayne? Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a stay of sun. Is what the girl said. I'll take my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my 1500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry, not for the night. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turnabout. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. And today, because of this incident, I practice a great surgical, clinical, 14 patients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. You hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. One that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet now listen good, and yet that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She opened had herself a grand old accident and crashed her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into a accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. The rumour is that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I now? I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd go there either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You realize I'm a lawyer, not by investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her a little while ago. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here! I worked under her? Yes, I won. She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such a witch trick, surely. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot more about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? I've always set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I would have her call the witness spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh! Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strong through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this would be her first time channeling a spirit. But she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Gawain Village, huh? So this is Gawain Village, Maya's hometown. Wait, hello there! What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way? Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow. I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Oh, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I will decide, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I hear training is going well for you. Looks like you're finally becoming a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? We hold the power of the main intelligence network. Let's see, 14 people have died because of their practice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her with what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya intelligence network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Gawain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fey ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I want to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Fey. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable, just like yours truly? Cousin? Wait, then that means... Is she also? Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking. Well, you're not wearing cleaning clothes for starters. Of course not. Freddy is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside Korean village. Aunt? Freddy's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the chanting to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the chanting in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, you can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still in the same perky Maya. It's an old South phone booth. I can't say if it's over this area too well. My sofa doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. An old bus stop. It says Korean Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since these only come 3 times a day. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written here on the beat of old time. Looks like this giant rock is called Korean Boulder. There's a real complex explanation written here. But long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that. Rustic, thatched roof houses where the other villagers live on the street. Nowhere near as large or as nice as the man in front of me. It's kind of odd I don't see any of the other villagers walking around though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. This is very overwhelmed by its presence. Alright, I'm just exploring. Let's move on, shall we? Meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public railways. It's like talking about the weather with this guy just asking for punishment. Anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a code for you, too. Perhaps it could be useful for later. A piece of cloth with a ton of fine written characters jammed into it. Probably aesthetic knowledge of own means, but no. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Someone with a lot of skill wrote those 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. It mentions people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. The door that leads to the chanting chamber, the place where spirit people meet. The iron on the door was tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there is a strange lock in this door. Let's top it off. The door leads into a windy way. The weather outside looks really nice. Let me see what this guy has to say. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Is it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I have her write. In the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally rest. Oh, right, see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fett? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying occult in college. Everyone introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Chanting. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not? Good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt. Full game fair. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing her duties. It is becoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. Though it was not for Mystic Maya and her assistance, you would surely not have won. First the girl runs away, and now an old lady who says I think of doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let's speak of the present now. Thank you. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry, I must be addressed by a proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heir of the Korean channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It's as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter how spiritual powers, she can never become the master of the Korean school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the loneliness of my parish to the masters. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of the person who died of traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber, the place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the clients may enter here. Oh, the secrets of the Korean technique cannot be seen by just anybody. I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong. That is why while channeling is being performed, a heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl. She's an adorable angelic young girl. Oh, that's odd. She is my daughter then. What did you say about it? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evil of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had a chance to anyway. Consistent stress is not there to occur. Okay, I get it. I guess there's an altar where it is. It feels very important. Maybe like object with a cloudy reflective surface. The branches of the Psyche tree have been set in the predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. These objects are being offered to the spirits. If we were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. You really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. This folding screen is really showing its age. All its edges are a bit tattered. Less than fading too. I think I recognize two of the characters on here. In? I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Maybe I'll ask May about it later. Yeah, because this room is so big, you have to like press out the slide for it. This is where the medium sits, I assume. No, 4 pounds on this flooring. Drawing the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity of the air. And the meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy locked door. There's a giant iron knock where the handle is. Really like a siren that would separate normal world from the spirit one. Let's go to the winding way. Wow, this gun is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a gun like this. Sorry, I've been yawning again. Yeah, I agree. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks can be all about it's tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. Looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is animating from it. It's a really old urn. Actually, a person long dead inside. It looks like something with a long history. More than that, it's not very interesting. So it's time to move on. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk in around. Although, that incinerator piques my curiosity. Let's just see around here. Let us move on. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. There's a bedding spread on the floor. There's someone sleeping in that one there. She's probably an exhausted meeting, taking a break and catching some Z's. If I go up, she might be grumping for a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it symbolizes. What it symbolizes. I have one of these in office. I ended up with a storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Crane Village, the heart of the channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bear here and for them to spot you? It's the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here I can see the winding way and a little garden in the courtyard. Not much to do here either. Yeah, unfortunately some of this like this, it's just really basically just, what we need to go to next. Hey, you! Hold on now! This girl's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Felix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are the... It's Lala Hart. You're Lala Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lala Hart. Ah, so you're still at it being a photographer, are you? Of course! And today, I'm gonna get myself a real suite. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be waiting time. The channel's about to get started. Is it that time already? You all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting around for? Come on! The heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. There's not much really else to do, so let's carry on, shall we? We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honoured guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mr. Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, to be so careful though, as well. You'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't use it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Now let's wait patiently out here for them. These have some lovely bits of green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How can we enter in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. Where do you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you... This is Korean village. If you care not to follow our traditional rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow. She showed a lot of up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me. I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break it in. What? But there's only one key in that kid's gun. We're going to have to break the door. Is that alright this way? Well, yes, but there is one matter that is... Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to Wright and Co. Law Officer later. Yeah, and that's what I call being a man. Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Man? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? No, at a time like this is a perfect second to flip shots. Anyway, what's going on with her? What's going on here? Let's go. Is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this room area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave it to the Gray. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seemed really on edge because of all this. Not like blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister, that guy, man, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh yeah. It doesn't know that when Maya's chanting, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Now, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That one gent with a bad reputation. Really? Hey, he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been real worth for him. Mr. White. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Mind? She has returned to this world. The Spirit 7 technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I request that you wait outside for her to recover. I guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all around here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? My name isn't Jimshoe. My name isn't Jimshoe. The two then went into the chanting chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. The police are busy here, running here and there. I didn't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask some questions. Don't look at me like I'm sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask a few questions, alright? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl was the only one who could have done it. Yeah, and Maya and the victim were inside the room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Mr. Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the victim was first stabbed and then he was shot. Looks like we can't examine anything. I can't even examine the blood. Hey, pal! No touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful if a kid like can be a murder suspect now, can I? I guess if I want to search his room, I'm gonna have to come back later. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lana? Eek, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another bird body on your hands. Mine! Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and this stuff coming back at you. It's just too much, I say. Why is too much? Being an occult photographer? That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm going to try being a service photographer now. Bring up the photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. She did! 2 even! The Sion's murder? I'm sure like the ring of that. It'd be a sensational story. Nada, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside. It's gonna win, but I can't head back in. I'm gonna beat those cops to the scoop of the century. I don't know who's scarier, Lala or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Oh, whoops. Let's try a siren. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? So this isn't about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling? Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. So like, a murder is the one thing like one person kills another, right? Yes! A person has killed another person! Oh, that, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like, totally a bummer? Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she has to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, introduce myself. My name is Inimini. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomena, ESP and psychic powers. That sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm feeling right, so turning it low. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about that place. He asked me, do you know a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, talking to dead people with, multiple personalities is a thing. I see. Then why were you here taking a nap? I wasn't feeling good. I'm, allergic to sesame seeds. They, must have put some in the food and they serve for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, felt sick and came here for, soup. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, slept, a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So do you know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who are you? Like, you know, killer? The surgeon that requested the channeling Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray know each other? Why? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. There's no one here as usual. Ah! Hey! How are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough. Oh dear, madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what are the birds? Alright everyone, listen up. You two, pal. I'm going to give you a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here, under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Ugh. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I won't do that for the sake of... that was me actually yawning. I hope Maya's okay. Now I should hurry up and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in the detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person, but that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so I don't want to bring up that case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me, understand? So you're the master or something of the Korean school of channeling? Actually, my mother is for now, but since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real. That it's all just an act. You believe in this, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into the room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay, we closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After the spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know it smelled that same scent before. I guess that is all about information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it! Help me, Nick. Help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called the Magatana. It's a magical charm and it's always protecting me. Here's the Chloe, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Make sure to show that to Pearlie, okay, Nick? I'm sure she'll be a big help to you. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What happened in that room yesterday? The medication room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even being in training, I'd wager. It's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. It looks like Dr. Gumtree isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might cover a clue or 2. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought I'd bring her some lightning to make her feel more at home. Made me tea so bitter you'd lose your tongue and jaw drop any large strawberry dessert. I'm sure Maya would be very grateful. That Mystic Maya gets her. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night as she did. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. What? What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first, I struck Mystic Maya on the head, to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of the nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used technique to send this nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony seems admissible in the court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls a especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters the medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling, and that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling a danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident, and that would be that folding screen there. It is a Corinne's sacred writing, along with Corinne's sacred urn. They are this witch's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to the evil one, oh, the humanity. An honor for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. But this isn't just some old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes, in this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. Compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. But that's very impressive. Until now, the women of the family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, is even greater than some of my main family. Oh. Charlotte is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Mine's is best for you as a crit, good sir. Crit? Crit what? This is where the meme sits. Presume the 4.4. Sure, let's see. Anything here out there ordinary? There's not any space behind the fallen screen. And the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. It's a hole! Because it's been made by a bullet? Ah, interesting. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Ma I said hi. What was that? I mean Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Is there anything else around here I can see? Let's move on. But yeah, it's the other part of the game. Investigation. Maya has been accused of murder, so now we need to examine stuff and try and get clues to help her out. Here's a person here today. Maybe she's at school? Oh, hey, you're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mrs. Smith. Esquire? That's White! Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is White. Smith, right? Well, I guess like 3 letters at least. I don't think she'll get the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about this yesterday. Sesame Energy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so that's what you meant. You should have been more clear. Alright. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. It's really... That's it? Why did you stop mid-sentence? I did. So what was I talking about again? If I ever wanted to know a genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? There's so much for me, to study here. What? The medium's training, or how they inherited their spiritual power? I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, I asked if I could stay here, for a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. What have you heard about the murder? It's, totally scary. Just a silly smile pattern on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she was a good from reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, I think you asked about him, yesterday too. That's right. The reaction yesterday, I asked was... You and Dr. Gray know each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all I talked about him earlier? Well, a long time ago, I was a patient. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Is something wrong? What's this? Where did this box come from? I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday night. Looks like a box for stolen clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few falling pieces of chanting caution to sit at the bottom. Look! You surprised me! And how are you today? I guess she isn't opening up for any chatting. Huh? She still holds something in her hand. Right. Try talk to her, she'll run away. But if we show her this... Oh, yeah, Maya said to give this to you. You're in trouble now. If you ever see it like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Myers. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I work with Maya. You work with Mr. Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know where she picked Nick from. I know who you are. You're Mr. Maya's special someone. Whoa, what? So then, of course, you're going to help Mr. Maya, aren't you? What you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That's earnest looking shining bright in your eyes. It must be true though. What? Am I being bored into a bright red lobster by his little kid? I'm a bit of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Oh, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did you get an idea like that? Well, it's maybe rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I used to the Comain technique. I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer? Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums anyway? None that we know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. I did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you got in your Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. Do you want it? I can give it to you. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child of my toy store, Mrs. Nick. She not only speaks in a defiant manner, but laughs in one too. Old steel key, a green juice in the center of the key's grip. Mr. Nick? Yes? Pearl? I can call you that way. You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick, are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept someone like this. What I really should do is charge with Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a while. I can explain Magatama's power to you when we meet someone who's hiding a secret. And this is basically one of new mechanics, actually. Someone was hiding something from us earlier, so we can test it out now. Hello again. We seem to be seeing another each other the other day. She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? There we go. God, what is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock in the person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these Psyche-Locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche-Locks? Huh? The more someone wants to hide their secrets, the more locks you will see. With only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to start. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this Psyche-Lock thing a try. So you just need to present the lock. Let's see if we can try and unlock this. The victim. Yeah, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times I like to repeat myself? If you would like so totally sure, then where's like the proof? Well, it may be possible that you've actually met Mr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly know of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? To try to show that possibility is related to it now. So something that shows a possible connection to Mr. Gray. Let's see. Do we have any evidence for that? I didn't get enough evidence yet. I should try and investigate the other clues before I try again. Yeah, I need proof that they relate to each other. But yeah, as you can see, if you do it wrong, it actually damage to you. Not the same as a court trial, but still. Let's see if we can find anything else along the way. But we need one good thing to check the evidence in general. So let's see. He did say that he saw someone from college as a result, and I think she was the person that talked to him, but we need to find some evidence to back that up. Let's see. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be a lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. It's a gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew gumshoes like kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing such a... They're dangerous. Oh, sorry. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think we can win, pal. If we're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puff-haired prosecutor is going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lala. Actually, speaking of Lala, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? You took some pictures made inside the scene. Those hot pictures. Well, what the camera captured? Besides, you must have realised by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fair could have done it. What has to say to Pearl now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I've had an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looks really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. You might want to try. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Franfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the last 40 years of his career, and he raised a fierce and dislikable. The horrible aftertaste of that evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec, but didn't Von Karma stand on trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you'll face tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's the Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? But wait a sec! 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff. It's a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh, still, All it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip of yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Gone, eh? Yeah, you see me soon enough. Nothing else here. Let's go back to the office. I think we might find something there. Phew, it feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray bought in the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. And there's everything else here to examine, so, not that I know of. Man must have been around from questioning. Every detectives are taking it easy on there, but these kind of cases aren't usually taken lightly either. I guess I'll come back later. I think we got the proof we need now. Let's check the court records. 1 year ago, May 2nd, 4 patient died from malpractice at the Grey Surgical Clinic. There we go, that's the proof we need. Remember earlier she mentioned that she met him in a hospital or something? So that's the proof we need. Let's try this again.
Take that!
Let's skim through this because we've seen it before. This should be proof we need.
Take that!
Here is your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. I guess it's an injury with it, huh? Really? Oh, it did warn me. If you make the same with hurt, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. So I'm going to look at the court record and think through it one more time. Well, it may be possible that you may actually never met Mr. Gray. Maybe you might have indirectly known of him. Dang it, I thought that'd be it. Need to go back to the drawing board. But I'm not going to make any more risks. I'll be back soon. Perhaps I can show this to, you. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, that's the news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died that caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car incident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Ah, here we go. This was what I wanted. I should have gone to him first. That's what I get for jumping the gun. Minnie May. Minnie. Nurse of the Grey Surgery died after falling asleep at the wheel. There we go. This has to be it. Or anything else. Just in case. Oof, I better mouth. What? I'm not going to give you information. Oh, yeah. If you don't give the right presentation evidence, it will say something else. This has to be it. That's what I get for jumping the gun. Looks like I can skip dialogue.
Take that!
Ooh, it doesn't reset either. Okay. So if we go to profiles like so, her name is In Mini. If we go to evidence, it's Mimi Monet. Yeah, so this isn't it, I don't know what it is.
Take that!
Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an incident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Mini? Minnie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Meanie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister. Was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Got ya. Ooh. Nice. Nice and healed. Now, the lock gone? We can finally talk about the victim. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Mine. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sister was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? Is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sis so hard that that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. This was pushed by like everyone's expectations, like her duties and stuff, and that pushed her to death. Oh, I'm sorry. So like, are we done? I have like already told my story to like everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a Psyche-Lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. I don't really know anything else I can think of. But yeah, somebody has to move back and forth at certain events to, well, get the ball rolling. Here we go. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Coing Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. Are you going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She went off, again. Oh, I know any secret now. But I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? It's hard to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Felix? That voice! Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand me around. Mia. She's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help. Just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's not in trouble again. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please! believe in your convictions, and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I give you hints as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounded like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, you said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels her own spiritual spirit, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key into this case. The key, huh? Alright. I'll show it to her, that key I hold. Literally, the key. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain that this key will be the piece of evidence that will make your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to the case is. That is enough. But, how can I win Tom without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know that at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the Psyche-Locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me? What in the world is going on? Oh, I guess we'll find out next time. Okay then, so that's the first part of the investigation. I think the next part might actually be the trial. Let's have a quick check, shall we? Click save. Is it Brian? Yep, next time will be the actual trial. But we got very little evidence to work with, so it's going to be tough. And apparently we're going to be fighting Von Karma's successor. But with that, this is Master347. Gamer Toys Armature Platformer. Stay classy. Next time will be the trial portion. Yeah, like I said, it's an investigation followed by a trial. That's basically how the rest of the game's going to go from now on. So again, the first episode was only the exception to that rule. See you guys then.